What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and welcome to another exciting episode of EmGo Build Stuff, the series where I teach you how to knick-knack paddywhack without giving the dog a bone. But the old man will still come rolling home. It's possible. It's totally possible. But moving on with the Eaglemoss Ghostbusters ECTO-1 kit. We're still on issue 17. This is the second assembly of issue 17. So here is the magazine. Here are our parts. So let's get down to it. Because as always, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Yay! Slice. Slice. I never slice it properly. I never do. I never do. Get out. That is it. Get out of my life. Open this up. Open it up. Open it. Open it. Open it up. What are we doing? Open it up. Yeah. What? Come on. Open it up. I sang the song. Open. Open. I sang the song. There we go. Things just don't want to listen. Okay, we got screws. More screws. More screws. Put those off to the side. And that's it. Okay, there we go. So now let's open up our instrucciones. Ay, que instrucciones. Ay. Okay, so this is what we did last week. So now we are here. We are on stage 60. So today we will be building the UHF signal and power distribution units and peripheral device. Cool! Cool! I love devices in my periphery. Okay, so what are we doing here? This is just how I explain things. AKA more science boxes. That's what we're doing. We're building more science boxes. Because Lord knows you can't have enough science boxes. You just can't. You just can't. So we're starting here with this. And we are doing what? We are using this panel here. And that is going... Okay, so that's just getting pegged on. Like that. That's just getting frictioned in. Cool. And then what are we doing? We're taking, it looks like this little piece right here. And that is just going right in here. Again, looks like that's just going in via friction. And that is quite tight. Oh, that's really tight. It's tight. It's tight like a tiger. That is where it goes, right? That is where it goes. I have it right. Okay, just making sure. There we go. There we go. It popped in. Make sure it's straight. There we go. There we go. We got that. Okay. So now, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, so now I believe we are bringing in all this piece that we didn't finish last week, and it looks like that's going into this. Correct? Correct? I believe it is correct, yes. So, luckily there's a nice little post there that lets you know what the proper orientation is. Love that. Takes all the guesswork out of it. And I am a fan of no guesswork. Because sometimes when you do the guesswork, you guess wrong, and that's never fun. Okay, so this is getting, what? This is getting some AP screws. We got some AP screws here. App, app, app. There's an app for that. Oh, oh, there's an app for that. There's always an app for that. Okay, we just need two. And we'll just get these in place. Boom. Get them started. As always. And now, whiskey! Oh, whiskey. Cause screwing, much like busting, makes me feel good. Do you think he realized when he wrote those lyrics that, you know, kind of what that implied? You know, it's just, you know, did he think about that? Did he think about those lyrics when he wrote that? I don't know. I don't know. I know he was talking about ghost busting. You know, busting makes me feel, but still, it's just like, you know, if your mind's in the gutter, you're automatically like, really, bust, really, is that what you're putting that in the song? Okay, but, you know, there's intent, and then there's how people are going to interpret it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. But anyway, okay, so we've done that. We put that little science box onto that, and now we will put that science box onto this science box, and that will sit like so, right? That's the correct orientation. That is the correct orientation per the pictures. So we are cool. All right, so this is getting some IP screws. IPUP, way up here. Unless you have a very swollen prostate, then you're not peeing at all. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. Anyway, I would imagine. I don't know. I've never had that happen to me. Happened to my father, though. Oh my God, that was a scary thing. He's okay, by the way, before I continue with the story, before anybody automatically starts jumping to conclusions. He's okay. But yeah, my father did have a bit of a prostate problem. His prostate, you know, he's an older gentleman, you know, so his, as is what sometimes happens with men as they get older. Sometimes the prostate starts to enlarge, and it blocks off the flow of urine. So, and my father's a very stubborn man also. That's one thing you should know about him. And, so yeah, apparently So here's the story. I wasn't here for this. I heard all this secondhand once he was in the hospital. That's when I got all this information. But, so at one point, my father and my mother are sitting in their living room, and my father's like, I don't feel good. I really don't feel good. And, you know, my mother's like, what's wrong? And my father's like, I haven't peed in like 2 weeks. And it's like, what? And instantly they were like, we're going to the hospital. And they rushed them to a hospital, and this is probably not stuff you want to hear while I'm building a car model here, but this for some reason I went on the whole IPUP thing, and it's just the story has to come out now. I have to tell the story. So we rushed them to the hospital, and they put a catheter in him, and they're just draining bags and bags and bags full of urine out of him, because keep in mind he hadn't peed in like 2 weeks. How he did not die, I don't know. Thank the good Lord, you know, like, it didn't kill him. He could have if he waited any longer, because, again, he's stubborn. Like, he has to be on the brink of death to say, I need help, I think I need to see a doctor. Like, that, he's just stubborn like that. So, yeah, so they put a catheter in him, and they're draining just bags and bags of pee out of him, and then finally he's feeling better. And then they check his prostate, and they're like, yeah, your prostate is enlarged to a ridiculous point to where it completely blocked off your urine flow. Totally blocked off the tube that, you know, the pee goes through. And, you know, they had to do surgery on him to basically cut his prostate. No, actually, no, they cut his prostate out, so he doesn't have a prostate anymore. They cut his prostate out because nothing they did would actually shrink it back down. So they cut his prostate out, so now he doesn't have that problem anymore, but that was a scary experience for us. Anyway, this is tight. There you go. There's a scary peace story, but like I said, he's okay now. Everything's good, but it was a scary experience for the family. But he's all good now. He's fine. And we have urged him on many, many, many occasions, like, if you are feeling bad in any way, for the love of God, tell us, and we'll go see a doctor. Don't be stubborn. Like, you know, he's just... My father's just a stubborn person like that. He's a stubborn human being. Like I said, he has to be on the brink of death to say, I think I should see a doctor. I think I should see somebody. It's just, oh, Lord. But anyway, what are we doing? Oh, man. He's a stubborn man, but I love him to death. It's my pop. It's my pops. All right, so what are we doing here? We are taking this piece right here. Come on. Come on. Come on, seriously. Come on. Oh, this metal? Oh, I thought it was metal for a second. No, it's plastic. Okay, so this is going... So these are going on top of each other, and this is going like this over all of it. So, yeah. Okay, so this is going like that. And we're lining up holes like that. Okay. Okay, I see what's happening here. Okay, so again, 3 screws on the bottom, it looks like 3 screws on the top. Okay, so I'll do this, I'll do the bottom one first. So what are we using here? We're using some... Okay, the instructions say GP screws, but I have KP screws. I have KP, I have AP, and I have IP. That's what I have at my disposal. So I'm taking a wild guess that it's supposed to be KP screws, but they wrote it as GP screws. I'm going to assume that was just a mistake. And oh no, wait, nope, I made the mistake. Okay, there were look, they were hiding right there. Here are the GP screws. They were hiding right there. I didn't see them. They were hiding in plain sight. There we go. Okay. Okay, it's a good thing I took another look at that tray. Otherwise, I would have started screwing things up. Anyway, okay. I got the right screws now. Now we can do some proper screwing. Okay, so we're going to need 6 in total, so I'll just dump out 6. 2, 3. That's by more than 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7. Oop, there we go. Okay. I did not see all the screws. I didn't see all the screws hiding in the tray. How dare they? How dare they hide in plain sight? And I think this screwdriver is not going to work because these are tiny screws. I have to get my other screwdriver. Give me a second. Come here, other screwdriver. You are being summoned, other screwdriver. You are being summoned. Called in for duty. Here we go, and that should work. Yes, that works a lot better. See, sometimes the screwdriver they give you is the perfect one. Sometimes it does the job perfectly. Okay. I mean, realistically, you can do the whole build with the screwdriver that they give you, but, you know. It is kind of small. It's just a little small plastic screwdriver, and, you know. It's we're getting into those hot days. It's been like 90 degrees for like the past couple days here, so it's, you know, when it's hot outside, it's hot down in this basement as well. And unfortunately, I suffer from the sweaty palms. And when my palms get sweaty, holding on to a little plastic screwdriver is not ideal because my hands just start going. You know, my palms are a little sweaty right now, actually. Because I'm also, you know, sitting under some hot lights that are like, you know, not that far above my head. So, you know. It is what it is. We endure. We endure. So, luckily we have a nice little peg here to direct us and line everything up for us. That is much appreciated. So now we will put in the rest of the screws. Ah, get in there. Get on there. Get, I said. Get, I said. So how are you guys doing? How's everybody feeling? How are your prostates? Your prostates are good? Your prostate's all right? This is really like a public service announcement. Once you get to a certain age, get your prostate checked. I know it's not a great experience, but you know, it's you know, it could save your life. It could save your life. Nobody wants to have a doctor stick their finger in your butt, but you know what? It can save your life. Like I said, thank God my father didn't die from that, because that really, for all intents and purposes, that should have killed him. That really should have killed him. Not peeing for 2 weeks, that should have killed him, because that stuff should just, you know, really just starts backing up into your body, into your, and then it starts going to your bloodstream and everything. Like that just, thank the good Lord that didn't kill him, because really it should have. So, hey, we thank our lucky stars, man. We thank our lucky stars. It was, you know, it was totally at the last minute, but hey, they were able to help him, and he is fine, and he is doing well. Thank God. But anyway. Hope you guys' prostates are doing well as well. Doing well, staying safe. Oh, Lord. Okay, so we've done that. All that has been completed. We got a nice looking science box here. We got some more science boxes. Okay, so we have done all of this, it seems like. Got everything in place. Cool. So we are moving on. And now we are doing what exactly? So now we are coming back here. So this is getting some... Okay, these are getting like support pieces. Okay. These are here. Are these? Oh yeah, these are like thin metal. So we got these little brackety deals. Little brackety deals. Just take those out. And now this is what we're using the KP screws for. Yes, KP screws. Oh, we got those KP screws here. Yep. I know I usually sing the song as I'm taking the screws out, so I'm kind of doing things a little ahead of time, but that's okay. That's all right. So all these are just going right here, little brackety deals. We got all of our brackety deals. Science boxes and brackety deals. They are the foundation of a Ghostbusters arsenal. Brackety deals and science boxes. Now, which screwdriver can I use for these? Let's see, can I use my regular screwdriver for this? Let's see, let's try it out. Yep, we can. Okay, so we are here. Got things lined up. Okay. Okay. Some more. I just dumped all the screws out. I forgot I'm not gonna waste time counting. Let's just dump them all out. Take what we need. Whatever's left, we'll get an honorable mention. That's all. That's all it's gonna be about. That's all it's gonna be about. Okay. Don't quite know what to talk about now. After all the prostate talk, it's like, I have no other anecdotes to share at the moment. None that could pop to my brain anyway. I just totally like... it just seems like that's just a natural stopping point. A natural stopping point for topics of discussion. Just, you know, hey, prostate health. Proper good prostate practices, you know. Be nice to your prostate. Your prostate will be nice to you. Oh, Lord. Oh, this is going to be one of those comment sections. I already know. Can you at least begin your comment with, I'm glad your father's okay? Can you just at least start with that? At least start with something sincere before you go into the just total mind in the gutter stuff, because I know you're going to do it. At least start with something sincere, like, hey, glad your father's okay. Just at least start with that. At least start with that. Give me something. Give me something. Give me something that'll be worth reading in the comments for this video. That wasn't recently, by the way. Also, just so people know, this wasn't recently. This was like a couple of years ago that happened, so yeah. But like I said, he's fine. He's good now. He's all good. He's all good. He's a tough guy. A little too tough sometimes for his own good, obviously. A little too tough, too stubborn for his own good, but yeah, no. You know how us guys can be sometimes. Sometimes we're just stubborn. I forget who told this joke. Oh my god, it's a joke. Some comedian said this joke. I forget who it was for the life of me. But he was talking about why men don't like to go to the doctors. And he's like, if I go to the doctors, he might tell me I have it. He's like, well, if you don't go to the doctor, then I don't have it. You know, like... like as if that makes any difference. He's like, well, you should go to the doctor, but then you might tell me I have it. If I don't go to the doctor, then I don't have it. I always thought that was funny. Because it is true, really. It's like, if we don't go to the doctor, we can't get the bad news. You know? Ignorance is bliss, as they say. But that's not really how you should live your life. Like, you know, especially when it comes to your health. Like, if you're feeling bad, you should go see a doctor. Especially in this day and age right now. Definitely, if you're feeling anything, you should go see a doctor, get yourself checked out, just in case, because you never know. Don't just assume, it's nothing, or it's probably this, you know. Because in this day and age of the internet, like, we all just want to self-diagnose ourselves, or, you know, we instantly go to the internet and Google our symptoms. Which is always funny. That's always funny. When you Google your symptoms, oh God. I've done that so many times in my life. Where I was feeling like off in some way, or, you know, like I felt something on my body that that wasn't there before or something. I would start Googling it, and it was always, and you always get the same results every time. It's always either something really common, pretty much everybody gets it, it'll go away in a couple days, or it's the worst form of cancer that's ever existed. It's always one or the other. Literally, those are always the two options. It's either something extremely common or it's cancer. And it's like, so I just stopped Googling my symptoms. Because you're always going to get that same answer every single time. It's always the really common thing or it's cancer. It's hilarious. So I don't even bother Googling my symptoms anymore. If I'm feeling something or whatever, I just go, there's a free clinic literally like a couple blocks away from me. If I'm feeling off in any way, I just go, I see them, be like, hey, look at this. And like, pretty much every time they're like, yeah, that's the common thing. Usually every time it's the common thing, they'll go away in a couple days. Oh, Lord. But yeah, Googling your symptoms is really the worst thing you can do. Okay, so are we done with the KP screws for now? I think we are. Oh, man. It's like medical talk in this episode. Building science boxes and talking about your prostate and all that stuff. This is why you're here, isn't it? This is why you're here. Talking about Googling our symptoms and all that stuff. Yeah, that's why we all subscribe to this channel, is it not? I think it is. I think it is. Okay, so what are we doing now? So now we are doing, we're doing knobs and switches. Oh no, more knobs and switches. And they're on little sprues. So I'm gonna have to cut these out. I'm gonna have to cut out some sprues. So which are the knobs and which are the switches? Okay, it's pretty obvious. Okay, okay. So we have knobs, we have sprues. Is there any, I think they're all the same. I don't think there's any specific order here. Okay. So we got, okay, so knobs go up top and then these are all switches. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'll put the little buttons in first. So I'll just nip these off. Nippity nip. Nippity nip. Actually, let me nip it this way. Nip, 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 nippity nip. Nippity nip. How many do we need? We need 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they only give you exactly as many as you need. I wish they would give you extras, honestly. I wish they would give you extras because really, really and truly, they should give you extras. Just in case, heaven forbid, you happen to drop one. Like I did with those tiny switches before. I actually dropped one. It took me like 10 minutes to find it because it just hit the floor and vanished. I'm amazed I found it, actually. But I did. Oh. Okay, so we got that. And now we will put these on. Oh, these are tiny. Oh, they're so tiny. Let's try to do this. Probably it's just pegging right in, so it shouldn't really be too much of a chore. Ow. That's... Ow. that's not easy to push because it just kind of wants to jab into your flesh. There we go. Ow, do you see that? Do you see that? Ow. I may have to, okay, that one went in a lot easier. There we go. I'm actually using like my fingernails to push it in because using the pad of my thumb is just like, it just wanted to, it was just poking the crap out of it. That was hurting. Okay, oops. And this is why I don't cut my nails down to the nubs like some people do. I know some people complain about my fingernails. Like, oh, cut your nails. Like, no, sometimes I don't because you need them. You need them for stuff like this. Like now, for example. So I need them right now. Oh, you know what I'm noticing too? They're actually different. The switches are actually different sizes. Does that matter? You know what? Doesn't matter to me. So I don't care. I don't care. They're going in the way they're going in. I don't care. I mean, the instructions don't say there's any actual order here. The instructions are just like, put the knobs in. So I don't care. I don't care. I genuinely don't care. If there was supposed to be some specific order, oh well, that's going out the window. Like anybody's going to really notice. Look how tiny that is. Who's going to notice it? I'm not even going to notice it. After I'm done doing this, I'm not going to notice it. So I don't give a hoot. I don't give a hoot. All right. Well, actually, this is a shorter one, so I will do that one just for the sake of symmetry. Just for the sake of symmetry, I'll put the two smaller ones on the end here. Okay. And that. Okay. Those were nice and easy. Okay. We got some knobs on there. And now we need to do the switches. Switches. All switches. So these are numbered. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So again, I don't know if there's any real specific. They're all in the same position. They're all just in the down position. So again, it's like, does it really matter where they go? I submit the answer is no. So they're just going to go in however they want to go in. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know about you. That's what I'm going to do. There we go. Alright. Oh. And one more switchity switch. Boop. There we go. Get out of my life. Okay. So these are all just getting pegged in right here. Oh, these are such tiny pieces. Oh, oh. Come on. This is some real detail work we're doing here. Some real detail work. There we go. Switch number 1 has been installed. Switch number 2. Oh, they're so tiny. I have small hands, thankfully, but this is still... There we go. I don't know if my tweezers would really help. But you know what? It's okay. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm doing good. I'm doing good with it. I can work with it. I can work with it. It's a little bit of a challenge, but we're getting to it. There we go. There we go. Pop that right in. And number 5. Get in there, switch number 5. There we go. And the last one. The last switch of the day. Well, that went right in. Alright, there we go. We got our knobs and our switches in our science box. Again, some nice details. Look at that. Look at all that detail. Look at that. Love it. Love it. Okay, so now that we've done that, what are we doing? So now we are attaching this to this. And that will be going in like so. That right there is its final resting place. Cool. And this is using some AP screws. AP screws. Two. Right now, I think we need some more, but okay, I'll just take out the two for now. And these are going in from underneath. So one goes there. Okay. And the other one goes right in here. Alrighty. There we go. Oh, look at all the science boxes. That was just a plethora of science boxes. Look at that. A plethora of science boxes. Okay, so now, what are we doing? So now we're doing some more connecting to other things. So now we're taking our science boxes, and we are attaching them to all of this now. Yay! Okay. So this is going right behind this seat right here. Where is its rest? Where's its home? Where's its home? Right there. There's its home. Right there behind the seat. And this is getting two more AP screws. Oh, those AP screws. I didn't need four. I just needed two. But again, as always, thank you for your service. Thank you for being so eager. Alrighty, so that's one's going right here. Booyah. There we go. Now, will this screwdriver fit in the side? Yes, it will. Okay. Didn't know if maybe a change of screwdriver was in order again, but no, we don't need to. We don't need to. It's all good. It's all good. Actually, we need 3 AP screws. We need one in the center as well. So I need to get out one more AP screw. Okay, I should be pressing down so hard on this because it's like flexing. There we go. One more AP screw. One more. One more. Come out. Not two, just one. Now, will this fit in here? Yes, it will. Okay. Just gotta make sure. Sometimes screwdriver changes in order. It happens. It happens. Boom, baby. And there we go. Everything's snug. Everything's snug. And there we go. We have attached more science boxes to our car. Yay! And I think that is it, right? Right? I think so. I think so. I think so. Yep, I think so. There we go. This is what the assembled piece should look like, and I believe that is what the assembled piece looks like. I believe I got everything right. I got everything correct. And now we have more science boxes. This stuff is empty. Get out of my life. Don't need you anymore. And there we go. We have completed this stage of the build. We had some good talk. We did some good screwing. We talked about prostates. This was just a fun-filled episode, wasn't it? Oh, I know it was. I know it was. It was for me, and I know it was for you too. But there you go. There you have this stage of the build. And as always, if you would like to sign up for your own ECTO-1 kit, there'll be a link in the description down below for you to check out. And if you missed any stage of this build, there is a playlist in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And you can watch this lovely vehicle take shape before your very eyes. So, There you go. As always, I hope you enjoyed this exciting episode of EmGo Builds Stuff. And remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, boom in your face.